Yo, what is going on, everybody? It's Juan Solo here with ASQD Gaming, and welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for tuning in today, guys. In today's video, I am going to be going over my honest opinion of the Ghost Recon Wildlands closed beta that happened just this last weekend, and kind of my thoughts of the game as a whole moving forward towards the launch, which is on March 7th. So the gameplay you guys are actually watching in the background is from the Ghost Recon Wildlands closed beta, obviously. This was the big Unidad military base that was on the east side, the east side of the beta map. And I am in solo mode, but I do command all three of my AI teammates. I pretty much command them to hold position so that basically they won't screw anything up. Sometimes they do that with just the way they are. They kind of get in the way. Sometimes they alert guards and stuff like that. So I basically had them hold put back there on the other side of the river so I could go in and basically clean out this base by myself, which pretty much anytime I was playing by myself, that is what I did when I got up and around a base. So the Ghost Recon Wildlands was this last weekend. If you guys were fortunate enough to get an invite like I was, leave your comments down below, your thoughts on what you guys thought of the game as it was in the closed beta. We did have a pretty large area to play with, and then also there was a glitch that allowed you to get outside of the map and explore quite a bit more. There's a few other towns and big bases and some other really cool stuff that you could explore once you got outside of the map. But all things aside, this video is going to be kind of talking about what I feel about the game as the beta was, and then basically what I'm looking forward to the most and what I'm not looking forward to the most about the full game. So overall, the closed beta was actually, it ran a lot smoother than I thought it would, being the fact that this was their first beta. They didn't have a closed alpha. They didn't really have anything else. This was their first trial run to the general public. And honestly, for the time that it was out, it came out Friday morning at 6 a.m. Eastern time, and then it ran all the way through Monday morning at 6 a.m. And really, the servers really never had any problems, at least for me. I understand it's not really a multiplayer game. It's more of a just, you can play by yourself or you can play with friends under co-op. Yeah, the servers were pretty much fine the entire time I played. There really was no lag issues. Overall, I give it a big 2 thumbs up. And the game itself, for me, was very, very fun. I had a great time playing this game. The only thing I didn't like about it was the fact that we got to wait a month. We have to wait another month before the full game comes out. But overall, I was really, really happy with the way the game played. Obviously, there was a few glitches and a few bugs, including the one that made it so that you could get outside of the actual beta playable area. But when the full game launches, I really don't see that being an issue, because the full game isn't going to have a designated area that you have to stay inside at the start of the game. I'm pretty sure that the entire map is going to be open, but other regions are going to be a lot harder in difficulty, and if you want to try to go and tackle those areas, you can. If not, it is what it is. But there isn't really going to be a border around the outside of the map, except for the very, very, very outside of the map, and I think they're going to be pretty plain and simple when it comes to that, because there's not really going to be anything beyond that. So overall, the first thing we're going to be talking about here is the graphics. So if you guys are wanting a third-person tactical shooter with a big open-world sandbox environment to have Battlefield 1 graphics, it's just not going to happen. From a distance, this game looks absolutely beautiful, and the overall massive amount of size of this game makes it so that you're not going to have as crisp of textures as in like Battlefield 1 has up close. But for the most part, even as you guys can see here, it was raining before I came into this base, and there are little puddles of water laying around, and you do get reflections and lighting and stuff like that, and dynamic lighting, and a good shadow system. It's it's very, very good, well designed. But overall, I'll give the graphics an 8 out of a 10. Honestly, they're very, very good. They do look beautiful from a distance. Up close, not so much, but honestly, I'm okay with that. With the massive and sheer size of this map and the way it plays, no complaints for graphics for me. I actually, the graphics look very, very good. So next, we're going to be talking about gunplay. So gunplay as a whole, I'll probably give it a 9 out of a 10. Honestly, the way it works, the way the weapons work, the way the weapons sound, pretty much everything about the shooting mechanics, being able to snap in and out of first person while you're shooting, and then being able to switch left shoulder to right shoulder, and all the controls for the shooting dynamics and stuff like that. Very fluid, very clear, very smooth. 100% I enjoy all of that part. The only thing about the entire shooting aspect that I don't like is we're using real weapons here, and it feels like when you're using a sniper rifle from 300, 400, 500 meters away that you're shooting an airsoft gun. The bullets travel very slow to the eye. It just looks like the bullets are going slow. Obviously, they still pack a punch. And then there is an extreme amount of bullet drop anywhere past 350 meters, which 350 meters for a 50 caliber sniper is absolutely nothing. Like it's not going to really drop at all. But in this game, it does drop quite a bit in that range. But you know, I understand what they're trying to do with the way the range works in this game. You know, 300 meters does look like a long ways in this game, so they're trying to make it so you do have to accommodate for bullet drop, that you don't have to just aim right where you're aiming and then you're good to go. So overall, though, the shooting mechanics in this game, you know, very, very good, very smooth, very, you know, the controls and everything, you know, 100% awesome. I loved it. The ability to customize your weapon and your character, way better than the Division, honestly. And I don't really want to compare this game at all to the Division because they are two completely different games. I see a lot of people out there trying to compare Tom Clancy's The Division to this game. Don't do that. They are two completely different games. They play completely different. You know, Tom Clancy's The Division is more of an MMO, being the way you stack your skills and stuff like that, and you're going up against enemies, and it depends on how much health they have and stuff like that. This is a tactical shooter. This is realistic bullet damage. Like, there isn't enemies that have, you know, it takes, you know, 20 minutes to kill them because they have so much armor and so much, you know, they have bullet resistance and all this other stuff. You're basically going up against human beings. You know, 3-4 shots, it's going to kill somebody in this game. In same way for you, especially if you're playing on ghost mode, usually 1-2 bullets, it will kill you. So this game is not anything like the Division, so don't compare the two. But overall, you know, the vehicle gameplay it's a little touchy. Some of the vehicles don't really handle as they should, but this isn't a racing game. This is a tactical shooter. This is an open world third-person tactical shooter. So, you know, I'm not going to be too critical of the vehicles. Pretty much most of the vehicles, once you get the hang of it, are pretty simple to drive. So I'm not going to complain about them. Overall, the vehicles, as a third-person shooter would go, I'm satisfied with the way they handle. Let's see, what else can we talk about here? Let's just the dialogue and the story. You know, it's a little less than desirable, but I'm not here for the dialogue. You know, I'm basically here because this is a third-person, open-world, tactical shooter, Ghost Recon. It is different than all the previous Ghost Recon games, but the way the gunplay is, the way you can be stealthy, the way you can be tactical with your AI and your real teammates, it makes this game a lot of fun. And you have to cooperate with your teammates to be able to do this game successfully. But overall, I am really, really, really looking forward to this game. It does come out about a month from now, and I am definitely going to get it. I'm definitely going to get the Gold Edition, which comes with the Season Pass, because I personally believe there is going to be a PvP coming in some sort of DLC, because it has been confirmed that there is going to be a PvP mode coming to this game eventually, and honestly, I cannot wait to see how they do that. But that's pretty much all for the video, guys. Honestly, I am 100% psyched for this game. You know, let me know down in the comments how you guys feel about this game. I'd really like to know. If you guys enjoyed this breakdown and review, make sure to drop a like on the video, guys. It really helps me out, and it only takes a second. Also, if you guys are new around here, make sure to subscribe for more awesome Ghost Recon Wildlands content in the near future. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will catch you guys later. Peace out.